Hi guys, welcome to Book of Shayla. If you've been around, you know that this big old pile on my desk means it is time for another Use It Up page building series. So if you're new, every Saturday, or we have so far, fingers crossed we'll keep it up, every Saturday, I go through the list of hops that I'm in and things that I want to do, and I build page kits for them using different things. So let's talk about that for just a moment. Let's go through our page kits that we have to make. You know, I like to do that. So we have Scraplift Crafternoon, Mix It Up Monday using the 30 Days of Sketches, Mixed Media Mayhem using the 30 Days of Sketches. Then we need 30 Days of Sketch Kits for the 8th, 10th, 11th, and 12th, and then Sketches in Time for the 8th. My spinner wheel, after being so mean to me last week, it made up for it. It loved me this week. It gave me beach, cut files, and 2023 pictures. So I like that. So those are the things that I'm going to try to add. So you're going to see a bunch of those kinds of pages, or maybe not a bunch, I should say. My concentrated pictures this week. If you've been around, you also know that I'm going through my pictures from my Washington, D.C. trip back in 2013. Yep, 13 years ago to try to use them up. We had a day in, or an evening in Alexandria, Virginia, and these are my last 3 pictures that I need to scrapbook from there. So we'll see if we can do that. Then I have my Bramble Fox kit. I still need to use the 2 Guy acrylics and the Weekend acrylic. My color cast design, I still need the Lost in Translation. And thank you everyone that gave me some ideas. You guys gave me some great ideas. I definitely have some thoughts. And then I have one that says watching, eating, listening, and fabulous day. Freckled Fawn kits, I have 2 of them. I have the March 2024, which are some bright colors. I did use that one last week. And then we have March of 2023, which are a little more muted colors, some blues, and I basically just have the alphas and the washi, the wood veneer. I guess I do have some. So I have a few things, but I have used all my labels. So there's my 2 Freckled Fawn kits. My old monthly kits, I didn't use very much of that last week. So my old monthly kits are my March 2025, Not Just for Boys Club, Kit Club, March 2025 Flavors of the Month, another March 2025 Flavors of the Month. Sorry, I need to move that back here. So another March 2025 Flavors of the Month, and then my How to Kill a Kit with Style kits. That's the next one on the list. I have this one, and this one I need to use. And then my new product this week is this die. Isn't that pretty? So that's what we are going to build kits around. So let's see. Let's get busy. Here, and this, if you're wondering what this big stack is over here, this is my 2023 pictures. So I plan on just using them as much as possible. Now to make some beach, I'm probably gonna, I know I'm going to have to get some different ones, but let's see what we can do, guys. So let's start. And I don't show you the photos ahead of time just because even though the sketches have been released, so for 30 Days of Sketches, so I might show you those, but for the rest of them, I don't. So the Scraplift Crafternoon, that's the word I'm looking for, is a 1 photo with just some layers. Let's see. Do you guys want to see my cut files? You don't want to see my cut files. We'll just take a little gander, okay? So if you don't know, I also do, I host a monthly hop called Cut File Craze, and it is because of this, thing right here that has just a few cut files in it. So you know what? What I'm going to do, I'm just going to take out this binder right here, and that's what we are going to try to use on our pages. Yep. And then I need to get my beach. I have my beach embellishment iris bin, but I don't have my beach collection. So I also need to get it out. But you guys want to look at some cut piles? Let's see. We have dinosaur heads, hexagons, tickets, life is so good, love this moment, make good memories, pick up some mermaidy stuff, dreamer, Alice in Wonderland, just some leaves, a frame, memories in the making, besties, some arrows, some tags. I think those are travel, a little embroidery hoop, some film strips, some pine cones, 2023. Hey guys. Let's see. Let's just see if I can find some 2023, something 2023 that I want to scrapbook and use that. New Year's selfies. Looky there. We have me being very goofy on New Year's. Let's do, what one do I want to do? Let's do this one. See, I told you. Let's do this. Okay, so there's one cut file and a 2023 picture. Okay, so let's move this out of the way while I try to figure out what else I want to do. Let's look at these again. I bet I could find some stuff in that. This one. Let's look at this paper really quick and see if we can find something that would go with that. Beautiful Mente. I love Mente. Oh, this is the one with the musical notes and stuff. I remember now. I'll have to be willing to cut the paper if I use it for my the whatchamacallit? What do you call it? Scrap-Lift Crafternoon. And I'm not really willing to cut any of those. Let's see what else we have. We might, but let's see what else we have. Those are so pretty. Okay, so let's move that one out of the way. What about these? I mean, that would kind of look good, wouldn't it? You know what? I think we're going to use this kit. Okay, so we're going to use this kit with this Flavors of the Month for Scrap-Lift Crafternoon. So there's one down already. That was quick. See, when I don't have to go through lots of scraps and everything else, I can go quicker. Now, hold on just a second, back up a minute. Would these alpha or this washi go with this color? I mean, not this color. Oh, no, it's way greener. Okay. Well, what else was the other one? There's this one. You know what? I'm going to put these in here. All right, next. Like I said, I'm gonna have to make something a beach one, which shouldn't be a big deal. And I don't have the March. I do 2 different 52-week challenge ones, and I haven't printed out the March ones for either one. So we're just gonna have to add those later. All right, so what's the next thing? The next thing, Mix It Up Monday. Yes, it is. Oh, this will be perfect. Perfect for a cut file. So let's see what other, I might have to pull out a big cut file for this one. Let's see what else we got here. Zipper, a globe, worth the wait, a little fence, Bambi. Oh, it is Bambi. Some gears, making mischief, lots of gears. A wave, snapshots, books with flowers, palm trees. Ooh. I'm going to go ahead and pull this out. It's not for this one, but I am going to pull this one out to do with beach at some point. So we're going to go ahead and pull that one out too. An elephant. Oh, okay. We're going to use these for Mix It Up Monday and 30 Days of Sketches. Okay, so that's that. You know, this is what I got to do more often. You know that, right? Okay, so I need a 2023 photo that I can put hearts on. That shouldn't be too hard, should it? Let's see. I'm just kind of looking here to see what I could possibly, like, I could literally go with anything. 2023 was a big year. My daughter graduated from high school. My son graduated from college. So we took lots and lots of pictures that year. Oh, is that the one where my husband and I bet I've already scrapbooked that one. So I'm just pulling up and seeing the different things that I have. Oh. I'm singing a song from the hold on. Let's just look here for just a moment. I don't know what paper I would use though. Which one of these? Okay, so no, changed my mind already. That's easy. That's my son's graduation. My daughter's graduation. The graduation party. Last day of school. Awards assembly. Oh, wasn't there one that said best? Didn't I see something that said besties somewhere? That's probably a cut file. Let's see. These are all end of the year stuff. I could do one of my daughter's photo shoot, I suppose. I'm just trying to find something that would go with these. Here I was bragging about being fast, and now I've slowed right back down. Prom, no. Book battle, team night, regionals, blood drive, send off, Ms. birthday, state softball, state FFA. Me and a dune buggy. Don't ask. Initiation night. Cool clouds. See at the pole. I promise I'm hurrying, guys. What about... Hold on. Maybe... Black wouldn't look good with that. Okay, okay, this is what I need to do. I need to find a picture. Oh, there was the sketch. I need to find a picture that I can use this. That's what I need. It's a little thing buzzing by to say hi. You're my honey. Best day ever. No bad days. Hey, friend. Queen Bee. Life is sweet. Happy birthday. I don't think I have any birthday pictures from my birthday. I don't even know if I was here on my birthday. Oh, actually, I was. I think I just have pictures of them playing. Yeah. Pictures of my husband and daughter playing cornhole. So, no, that won't work because it just won't work. Now, I do have... maybe this one instead. But again, I don't really like the black with that. Okay, we're going to use this because I like the bright colors. And my daughter took a swimsuit photo shoot. Her cousin that takes her pictures was like, hey, we'll buy you some swimsuits if you come. And they bought this swimming pool and filled it up with balloons and then used bubbles, and it was just a blast. She had a good time. I'm really thinking that one maybe, because there's this choose happy in here. Then I can put the hearts. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Okay, so there's that one, right? I just needed one. Yep. Okay, so there's that. Now, will any of this stuff fit in there? Probably not. I don't know. Those flowers might. So I think I'm going to put that in there too. Okay, so there, oh, and I'm gonna have to do some kind of mixed media, but I can figure that out later. I might stencil some hearts too. That could be fun. Okay. All right, so there's mixed media mayhem, or Mix It Up Monday. So now mixed media mayhem. Splatters, 3 or more pattern papers, and metallic media. Ooh, ooh. Let me get the 30 days of sketches for the 13th. Oh, do I not have? Eight, 9, 10, 11, 12. 8. I don't have the 13th printed out. Darn it. Okay, so we'll have to come back to that one. No, I do not. Okay, we'll come back to that one later. So let's look at these other ones. I want to see if I can find one where I can put these 3 on there. So we're going to come back to this one when I get that one printed. So do I have one with 3 photos, or that I can make 3 photos? No, but I have one with 2. Nope, that's not what I'm supposed to be using yet. Well, so let's see. Where's my list? Where's my list? Because I'm getting confused of what I've done. So I did the 8th. So my 8th for this is another one photo. Okay. I did the 9th. The 10th is several photos. It might work. The 11th. Okay. The 12th. And then my sketches in time for the 8th. All right. I think I'm going to use the 10th for this one. Oh, I've got to find a way to use that too. I don't know. This doesn't really go. Okay, I see what I'll use it for. So let me cut this one out. Okay. So there's that. Do I need anything besides what's in here? We have some washi, we have some puffies, we have some cut aparts. So I still have this. You know what? I could maybe add like the eating, because we ate at the pub we were watching things. I can add these. So I'm going to pull them out because I think I can make it work, or at least some of them work. And you know what else? That other, the first, nope, the second one. Hold on. I think I could also make these work. Some of them, like the stickers. So do I have two? I think I'm going to put a label in here. And then maybe that will remind me to get the other ones out from here. Okay. So I think that's good on it. So there's day 10 of 30 Days of Sketches with a How to Kill a Kit with Your Style, How to Kill a Kit with Style, Freckled Fawn, Color Cast Design, and Concentrated Pictures. So that's a good one. All right, now let's see. So that was day 10. So day 8 is another one pager, or one picture. And these are the 3 kits I have left to use, although I do still need to make a, you know what, this one is going to be my beach one. So hold on just a second. I'm gonna get my beach collections out. And I'll have to find a picture, which that won't be a big deal. And it will still be a 2025 because my daughter's senior trip. So what do I need? I need this. And oh, I didn't put that file in that last one, but that's okay. I don't have to put one in all of them. I just want to actually use some. All right. This is what I want to do. Ooh, do I want to use that one? I like the bright colors. You know what? I'm going to save this because, and I know I'm being silly, but I just found out not too long ago, or I had an idea, but I wasn't sure, but I just found out not too long ago that I'm going to go to Miami over spring break to a wedding, and this just says Miami to me, this paper. So we're going to save this for those pictures. That is for someplace we went to this summer. Okay, there's this. Oh, but it is not, well, I really don't need a whole lot of paper, but look, guys, it is like down to the nitty gritty. So, let's see, what else do we have? I love beach collections, if you can't tell. Maybe this one, because that would look good with the palm tree. Okay, so that's a maybe. Kind of hoping to use one that has all the stuff in it so I didn't have to add a whole bunch, but I don't think that's going to happen. Sorry, I had to turn it because it was like, I love this collection. This photo play one, it's so pretty. I feel like the black would be a little harsh against that. Okay, what else do I have? A little bit of that. Oh, this one's so pretty too. But again, I feel like these pale ones would get lost. Let's go with that one. And it's one of my older ones too, so that's even better. I should probably make a whole bunch of beach pages, huh? With all this beach collection. And the thing is I don't really go to the beach that often. It's okay. All right. We're going to stop there tonight. So this will be day 8. I do need to find a picture though. So we are going to pick up there tomorrow. So we did. Let's see, what can we already mark off? It would help if I didn't keep losing my pencil. But we will have done that. We haven't yet. We've used cut files. We've done that one and that one. Haven't used that one. That one and that one and that one and that one and not that one. Okay, so, and we just did day 10. All right, so I'm going to come back tomorrow and we are going to put some more together. So I'll be back. Okay, so I'm back. I have pulled the picture that I'm going to use, and it's this one here because I can cut it down. And I wanted the palm tree since that's what we're doing. Now let's find some embellishments because there's stickers in here, but that's it. So we need some more stuff. So I have my embellishments, my beach embellishments. Let's see what I've got in the beach embellishments. Start with some flair. I mean, the surfboards, but I actually have pictures of Emma learning to surf, Emma and her friend, Jenna, learning to surf on board. So, you know, that would have actually been pretty good. I think I'm going to put those in there. Okay, so there's some flair. What else do we have? Let's look at some wood veneer here. Just looking to see if I had any like palm tree wood veneer. I have these sandals and sunglasses that have palm trees in them. So I think I'm going to add that. I don't know for sure. What else in this one? I don't know for sure if I'll use them. Surfboard. Okay, I'm going to put that in there. That's the little umbrella and lounge chair, because you do have that in there. And I think I'm going to put the birds. And even maybe these little seashells. Okay. All right. So since I have the little ones, I don't think I'm going to put these in there. I have better pictures for these, so. And I'm going to put these bigger shells in there too. Okay, what else do I have? I don't know if there's a title in here, but just in case there's not, nope, none of those will work. Now, do I have a whole other thing with stuff for the senior trip? Yeah, but I don't feel like going to look, so I can use this stuff. I love those, but they don't match. Let's see, what's on the back of them? I wonder if I've used that palm tree. You know what I need to do? And I always tell myself this. I need to go through these and on the back mark out the ones that I've used. I've seen somebody do that, but I don't see a palm tree in here, so I'm going to guess I've used it. But yeah, I've seen somebody do that, and I'm like, that is such a good idea. Okay. Oh, I could use that one. Gonna look. I'm guessing I've used all the palm trees out of here. Palm trees is, oh, there is a palm tree. So I'll add that. I love taking pictures of palm trees because, I don't know, for me, palm trees are pretty awesome. And so I always take pictures of palm trees, and then I'm like, yeah, well, you know, it's fine. So I have bukus of palm tree pictures because I like them. I like palm trees a lot. Hold on, I had a clip come off something. Okay, so that will do it for this layout, I think. Because I've got quite a bit of stuff in here. And with the big, oh, but there's those. But as I was saying, with the big palm tree cut file, I don't need a whole lot more in there. But I'll add all that stuff, you know, because even though I don't need a whole lot more, I'm going to put tons of stuff in there because that's what I like to do. I like to have lots of stuff in my layouts, if you haven't noticed. If you haven't been around to watch, I like lots of stuff. Okay. So let's put away that for now. I got my picture. I got all that. I do not have there's my sketch. So there's day 8. We might can get another one started before it's time to go to school. Oh, might help if I put the picture in there. Maybe. Okay. Oh. Okay, let's see. Let me get my stack of stuff here. I still need to print out my 52 weeks for March. I just have too much going on, guys. That's so true. And I've lost the pencil I was using. There it is. No, it's not. To mark things off. Yeah. I'm a little scattered because it's crazy life right now. Okay. I still haven't used my Bramble Fox. Haven't used my new product. So, sketches in time for the 8th. Ooh. It calls for an 8x10 photo. I'm trying to think, I even have, I mean, I'm sure I do somewhere. I don't really scrapbook 8x10s very much. Okay. Okay, I do not have an 8x10 photo, but I do have, what, 5x7 probably? Yeah, a 5x7. So we'll use that. And that's something old that I need to use up, so. But my question is, how would this one look with it? I think that'd look pretty good. Okay, so there's that. I can use this one because it bloom, watch me grow. What else do I want to add? That's a good question. What else do I want to add? I don't know. I think that may be where we stop today to give me time to think about embellishments and what I want to add for embellishments. I mean, some of them match, but not all of it. I may add that, but I need something else. So I think I'm gonna stop for today, yeah, actually for today, because I'm not gonna be home till late till night. I'm gonna stop for today, and we will come back and find some fun things to add to this. Oh, and look, the stripes on her sweater match this perfectly. So that'll be great. So that's where we're going to stop this morning. I'll be back tomorrow morning to build some more page kits. So you're not going to know this, but I'll be back in about 24 hours. Okay, so I pulled some flowers. I pulled some lace because I just think, excuse me, that would be really cute for this sketch and really cute for this picture. So I think with the stickers and some ephemera, some of these cutouts, these flowers and lace, I think that will be enough. So that is my Sketches in Time Day 8 layout, or kit, not layout. Now, when am I going to have time to put all these pages together? That, my friend, is a very good question. Okay, so now I need the 11th. Okay. 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, with the mixed media that I have no idea what I did with my mixed media thing. Yeah, I don't remember where I put that. Oopsie. Oh, there it is. Found it. We're going to go. 13th. Okay, so we have 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, let's get busy. So for day 11, it calls for some film strips and a couple of pictures, and it calls for some circles. So I am going to use my die, since instead of circles, I think I'm going to use this die. So what would be, actually, I know what would even be, hold on, I think I'm going to use this, which I'm going to definitely have to bulk it up because I really don't have I don't have embellishments for this, but that's okay. So we're going to use this die, we're going to use this paper, and I think we're going to use these some pictures of, this is my daughter and some of her sorority sisters. So okay, I could do maybe this one and this one, or yeah, I'm going to do these two. That's her friend Grace. Okay. Then I need film strips, so let's do that. And we're going to do, there's dark blue, and since her sorority colors are blue, we're going to do the dark blue ones, the Inkwell. Okay, so you got those. What else can we do? I'm just looking at my, you know what, I'm going to pull this out. These are like rub-ons and just different things that I have for from 49 and Market that I didn't get like the entire collection of. And let's see if we have some stuff that would go with this. Okay, so it's just a bunch of random stuff basically, but that's okay. We can do random stuff. Oh, I could look for, well, no, since I'm doing that, I was gonna say I could look for a cut file. Perfect Memories Today, that would work, so I'll put that in there. These are just some acetate leaves, like I said, that I've got, but I don't have the whole collection, but none of those will really work. I think those are a little too, well, the blue would probably work. I kind of just think those, I don't want to use those. Oh, there's some more film strips. We have this. I wonder if some of that green, I kind of need some. These are just such weird, I don't want to say weird, but muted colors that it's going to be hard to find some matches. Because I'm thinking like these pink, this might be okay, but you know what, I might, well, but it's so, I'm being very indecisive. I don't think so. Okay, then we have the Nature's Haven. Again, I don't think so. This is also Nature's Haven. This is the rub-ons, or no, the laser cuts. I mean, some of that pink might work. And the pink and green, yeah, it's just, and the white. Okay, I'm going to put this in here just because I might. Okay, then here's a bunch of rub-ons. You know what? I'm going to put the purple rub-ons in there, or the eggplant. Citrus. I'm going to use these rub-ons then, since I'm going to use those. These are yellow, so I won't use those. Okay. Nope. And then we have all these. I like 49 to Market stuff, can you tell? We already have the purple. What about the green? Yeah, I think it's just a little too bright. Okay, don't want those. And not that. Okay, so we have some rub-ons and some laser cuts. I really wish... What do I wish? I don't know. I don't know what I wish, to tell you the truth. You know what? Let's pull out the color binder. Pulling out the color binder even when the spinner wheel didn't say so? That's crazy talk. Okay, let me move. I'm about to knock some stuff off. Let me move these things out of the way so that I can see this. So I need a green. That's just such a... Hold on, let me get some... This perfect. Ooh, what about these? Corners? Okay, those would work. I know you probably can't see the whole binder because I don't have room. But those would work. And I don't know, this little butterfly. That would work. I even think like this butterfly might work. And this snapshot. I need to... Okay. And this perfect. All right. So now let's go to the dark blues, or the blues, and see if there's any dark blues, because this is like super dark. And I don't know that, well, and there is like a little of this lighter. These are just kind of hard to, maybe dreams come true. Yeah, that would look okay. I mean, it's not exact, but I think it'd be okay. Okay. The purple, there's not really, this is a very like plum. Okay, so I don't really have any of that. Like I said, I'm sorry you can't really see this. Pinks. This, sometimes you will never know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory. I just think that's a good sentiment in general. All right, so that gives us some, here, let me see if I can find any more blue in the ephemera. That might work. Like I said, it's just not your typical colors, and so here's a little tag that would probably work. Okay. All right, and let's look at the pink really quickly, and we'll call it, might call it good. This says huge, or hug, laugh, smile, have joy. I like that one. And I think that's going to do it. Okay, so that gives me a little bit of stuff to build up, plus the dye and the rub-ons. My last thing is, do I want to add a few flowers? I bet I have some pink ones and maybe some white ones. Let's see if I have pink that I think would look good. And not a ton, but just a few because I love flowers. Those would work. So let's add these. There's not very many, so then I would also get them used up, which is always a goal. I'm trying not to hoard my stuff anymore. Try. Notice I said try. I don't think I have any purple, but let's look really quick. I don't know that I have, well, I do have a few purple flowers, but I don't know if I have that color. I mean, that's not too far off, so I'm going to add them too because they're the same kind as those. Okay, and then I think I'll add some white because I also have those same type in white. So let's add some white too. All right. So there we go. I think that will be that page kit. Like I said, I'm sorry that things are so crammed on my desk. So that's for 311. So there's all the stuff. Oh. Okay. 312 is a 3 picture. So what do I have left? I got my new product. 312. Let's see. I could do some more beach. Is 312? No, 313 is my Mixed Media Mayhem. I think I still have this, but one of the things on my Mixed Media Mayhem is metallic media. So I think I'm going to wait because since I have these gold, that would be a good one to use for that. So we're going to wait on the 13th for this one. So I could do another beach because I've gotten all my other stuff done. So, but you know what? This time, let's use, instead of like tropical beach, let's use the other beach stuff that I have, which is more like, where did this come from? Oh, I put all these upside down. Silly girl. Silly girl. But more like this. But I have one. Let's see. I think I'm going to do this one. And I'm going to pull out. These are supposed to match those, but I also think it would look good on this one, don't you think? So we're going to pull those out of that one. And you know what else? I think I'm also just going to pull out, let's see, what else does this one have? Does it have stickers? I like Chabella. It's just very different, but there's nothing wrong with that. I think I'm going to put this in there with this one because this is Stamperia or Stamperia, but this, I think the cut-aparts would look good, and I just have paper in this one, so I'm going to pull that one out. And then I think that's, let's see, what else do I have? Since I got this all upside down, let's put it back in here correctly. Which means put all the papers And I could either do, I think I'm going to wait and get some pictures from my trip from this summer. We went to this little town in, pretty sure it's Michigan, that had like these shanties and everything. It was called an old fisherman town. And I think I'm going to wait and get some of those pictures because they would really look good with this. But I do have, and I don't know that I'm going to need them, but I do have some rub-ons that match that collection. So, I have these rub-ons that I think I will also pull. And like, I don't know, again, if I will need them because of the sketch and this paper, but I am going to pull them. All right, so that's that one. That was quick and easy. Okay. But I'm going to have to get the pictures from that one, but that's okay. All right. So for the 13th, which is Mixed Media Mayhem, I need splatters, 3 or more pattern papers, and metallic media. Oh, this is like all crooked. Oh, well. So I'm going to use this kit here. I'm going to look at the stuff and try to get an idea of what pictures I want to use. I need 2 vertical for the sketch. So I have, what's this? Photoshop, Click, Capture Beauty. I could put, let's see, what colors do I have here? Blues. That. The only problem is I have to use 3 or more pattern papers, and I don't want to cut into 3 of these, but I can always add sorry, I'm thinking some scraps or some other paper, which I think I'm going to do because I do like this one. I like that one too. But those are more travel-y, and I don't want to get a travel page. What if, let's see, I'm thinking here, do I want to do, I don't know what I want to do, if you can't tell. Because I'm really thinking, oh wait, I have, that's like birthday. I have birthday photo shoot, which was a fun one. What's that? That's my son. Where are her? Oh, there it is. These are not all the pictures. Where are the other pictures, I wonder? Because this was on her birthday, but she started in... Where are the other pictures of her photo shoot? Okay, so I have more pictures of this. I don't know where they are. But I have, oh, there they are. I was like, where are her pictures? These are all graduation ones. But I'm thinking, which is scary, I know. What if I use what's that look like? I just feel like that's so boyish, you know? What if I did that one? And I know it says shuttle and stuff, but I think it'd be okay if I did that. Like I said, that's just, to me, that screams boy. Maybe these pictures, I don't know what to do. Hold on, let me look at something. I'm trying to make it quick, I promise. It's black, it's orange. Oh, what about... Oh, no, it's Halloween, I forgot. Whale poop. I don't know. Yeah, I don't like those pictures with this. What else? Okay, wait, I have, hold on. I do have her prom pictures, which, sorry. Ooh, that wasn't a very nice reaction. I could use like these instead. Yeah, because I think those pictures would look really good. That's what we're gonna do instead. And we can use this as the background. And then it has a big triangle, but instead of the triangle or square, yeah, it's a triangle or diamond, that's it. I could cut this out. Fussy cut this out. Use these two pictures. Okay, liking that. I just think they would look good with her, with Emma's dress. So, cut out this camera, use those two pictures, put it on this background, which I know is kind of cheating, but it's okay. And then maybe the white, or wait, hold on. What if I'd use, what if I do this instead? That's not really going with the sketch a whole lot. But I could mat this and then still do a strip. Or I could cut this part out maybe. Okay, use this as the background, cut this as my diamond, and then use this as the thing down the side, or maybe the other way around. But okay, so here's my 3 papers I'm going to use. I'm going to put this whole thing in there, obviously. Okay, those are the 3 papers I'm going to use. Sorry that that took so long. And I do have some pearls in here. Now the sticker sheet's not going to go. but that's okay. Okay. But then I can use this, and I can use these. These won't really go, but do I have, I feel like I have some flowers. Oh, wait, I do have something. Do I have any idea where it is? Probably not. But I do have, what's in there? I have a girl in a fancy dress that's a cut file, but I don't know what I've done with it, sadly. Oh, where is that? Because that would be perfect. Well, where is it? What did I do with it? It's a very, very, very good question. Splatters, 3 or more pattern paper, metallic media. I don't know what I've done with my pretty little girl in the dress, but I bought it specifically for these prom pictures. And oh, I don't know where I put it. That stinks. Oh well, I'll figure something out. I might look a little harder when I'm off camera, but oh, I don't have any big blue flowers. That's weird. I have those, which I think that would look good. And yes, am I focusing on Emma's dress and not on Jenna's? Yes. Is that okay with me? Yes. Oops. Yeah, want those. And I'll do like some off-white ones. Like these two. Okay. Yeah. And then I'm going to look for that dress, that girl. Like I said, I bought it specifically for this, and I don't know what I've done with it. I thought I had pulled it out so that I would use it, but now I don't know where it is, but that's okay. We'll find it. I will search high and low and we'll find it. But that is going to be, I'm going to leave these 3 papers out so that I'll remember that that's what I want to do. That's going to be Mixed Media Mayhem and Day 13, 30 Days of Sketches. And then I have one more, Day 14, 30 Days of Sketches. It is a double pager, and I am not doing a double pager. Just not going to, because I don't want to. Basically why? Why? Because I don't want to do a double pager. But it uses film strips also. Film strips are very big. And I remember that we had some film strips in here. You guys remember that? There they are. So we're going to pull these out to use. Now I have used all my kits for the month, but I don't really want film strips for beach. I don't know, I just don't feel like they go. And it calls for a 4x6 picture. So what 4x6 picture do I want to use? And what do I want to do with it? I don't know. That's a really, really good question that I do not have an answer to at this moment in time. Wait, I found one. And it's not, is it 2023? Nope, I think it's 2022. So I'm pretty sure homecoming was in 2022, my daughter's senior year. Let's see. Oh, what's in here? Oh, no. I don't know what to do, what picture I want on there. I mean, I could pull one up. You know what? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to, because I really need to do these pictures. I'm just trying to decide which one I want. Kind of like that one. I think we're going to do that one. Okay. So I am going to pull out a piece of orange and black that I like. And what orange and black do I like? I like the polka dot, and I know the oranges don't match. It is okay. I'm fine with that because the orange from our school or college is very bright orange, and her dress is more of a yellow orange. But like I said, I'm okay with that. And I think I'm also going to pull out this one. Okay. And then I have these. And then I'm going to put could I somehow, let's see, let's think about this for a moment. Use the Lost in Translation for her doing the, I don't know. That might be pushing it. But I'm thinking like, because that's what we do. But then lots of other people, other colleges do things similar, but not quite. And I'm just thinking that could be funny. So I might do that. I also think I'm going to put my viewfinder die in here. Just because I think that would look good with those. And then I'm going to look. I know I have like some what's that say? Girls Weekend. So I have some cowboy boots, but I didn't know if I had any that would go with this. I don't think so. What else could I use? I can bring in more flowers again. Why not? I am going to do the Lost in Translation. I think I can make sense with that. What else, though? I feel like I don't really have a whole lot. Like I said, I could bring in more flowers. What else could I bring in? Hold on. I know where I can get some stuff that would where's charcoal? Beach. I'm gonna put in my charcoal acetate, and I'm even going to do the ephemera from the charcoal line just because I think I could bring in some of that. And then, I know I don't have very much orange, but orange like flowers. That's definitely, well, those might not look so bad actually. So let's put those in there. Okay, and that's going to do it for my page kits this week. Thank you so much for joining me. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button down below, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.